In this video, we're going over tips and tricks on the Samsung Galaxy A01. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so it can be alerted every time we post new videos. Today we're going to walk you through some really cool tips and tricks for your phone, and stay tuned to the very end. We have a cool giveaway that is attached to the video, but you got to watch to the very end to get the details on how to enter. Let's go ahead and jump right in. For our first tip, we're going to show you something cool that's going to help you keep your screen on longer. What you're going to do is go to the settings wheel right here. If your wheel isn't here, you can always swipe down from the top, and in the upper right corner, click on the wheel right here. Take you right to your settings. Tap on display, screen timeout, and change that to either 2 minutes or 5 minutes. And what this will do is it will now keep your screen on much longer without you having to touch the screen. For our next tip, we're going to show you how to see the battery percentage on your home screen so that no matter what, you'll always see the percent of your battery in the corner. Now currently you can't see it, all you can see is your battery icon. But by swiping down from the top of the screen and pulling down again and tapping on these three dots in the corner, you're going to tap on status bar, and under show battery percentage, we're going to turn this on. And now I can see that I'm actually at 73% battery, which is much easier than this little icon, which you can never really tell how much battery you have. So now you'll always know exactly how much battery you have left with that little icon in the corner. For our next tip, we're going to show you how to get the app drawer back on your phone. A lot of the newer Android phones don't have an app drawer, or there's no button for it. You just simply have to swipe up, and that's how you get to all the apps on the phone. But if you like the feel of having that little app in the corner, I'm going to show you how to get that back right now. On the home screen, just find a blank spot and hold down. Oh, see, that's not blank. Let's hold a little bit higher up here. Tap on home screen settings. And where it says apps button, we're going to turn this on. And now we'll have an apps button in the corner that you can tap to take you right to that section where you'll find all the apps on the phone. So that is your apps button. For our next tip, we're going to show you something cool in the settings that's going to keep your phone running fast and smooth. You're going to tap again on that settings wheel, or go to the upper right corner, click on settings, and we're going to go to the device care. And here the phone will do a quick maintenance check to tell you how the phone is running, and it'll give you an option to optimize the phone to clear out any RAM that's running in the background, close out any old programs you're not using, and try to get the phone running faster for you. After that, we hit done, and just that easy, your phone is now optimized and it will run a lot smoother. And you can also tap on these individual sections, for example storage, to see exactly how much storage you have left, to look at what's taking up all your storage. And you've even got some advanced options that let you do even more with understanding where all your storage is being used up. Now, along with this, in the upper right corner, click on these three dots here, and you tap show icon on app screen. Now, we will have an additional little icon called the device care icon that will be a shortcut right to that section of settings. So what I'm doing now is I'm holding down on it and I'm dragging it to the home screen. I did it kind of fast, let me show you again. We're going to go to our app drawer, find device care, and just put your finger on it and hold. And then if you hold it for about 2 seconds, it will bring it right to the home screen, and now you can have it as a shortcut. So if you ever want to do that quick optimization, you just simply tap on the button. It'll take you right to that section in settings, and if it needs to be optimized, this button will be lit up at the bottom. Of course, I don't need two, so I'm just going to hold down on one of them, and I'm going to go up to remove from home screen, and now it's gone. And that's also how you delete an app from the phone. For our next tip, we're going to show you something you can turn on in the settings to make it easier for you to wake up your phone. So back to settings. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom to the advanced features section. We might have passed it. Oh, there it is, advanced features. And then we're going to go to motions and gestures, and then turn on double tap to wake. And now when your screen is off, it's much easier to wake up the phone. Instead of you having to reach and press the power button, you can just simply tap the screen twice and it will automatically wake up the phone, and then you can just swipe up to unlock the phone. So just helps you quickly to get into the phone, or also to see if you have any new message or notifications. For our next tip, we're going to show you how to turn on the dark mode setting, which gives your menus a really cool dark background. So right now it is not turned on, but by simply swiping down from the top and then swiping down again, you have a shortcut button here that's your dark mode, and tapping on that will automatically change the menus from light to dark, and it gives your phone a really cool look and makes it easier to see your phone in certain lighting settings. So that is the dark mode, and easily again turn on and off with that toggle switch at the top of the screen. For our next tip, we're going to show you how to save battery life and how to use the power saving options on the phone. What you're going to do is swipe down from the top, swipe down again, and look for your power mode, okay? You're gonna, instead of just tapping it, hold down on the button, and it will take you to this section, which gives you a few different options. So right now we're on the main option, which is optimized. So it's gonna give you a balanced amount of performance for the phone. Now, let's say you find yourself in a situation where maybe you haven't charged the phone and your battery is kind of low and you're not going to be able to charge it for a little while. You may want to put it in the medium power saving mode, which will still give you basic performance, but it will slow down some of the background things that are happening on the phone so that your battery will last longer. And then you have what's called the max power saving mode, which is extremely aggressive. This is if you're on 15% battery and you know, you're not going to be around a charger for hours and you're saying to yourself, how do I keep my phone on when I'm only on 15%? This is a much more aggressive power saving mode, and I want to show you what it looks like. So we're going to tap here, hit apply, so you can really see what happens to the phone in this setting. It's going to turn off a ton of things to, again, try to optimize the phone so that it can last for a long time. And I've heard stories where in this mode, it'll last over 12 hours if you're on 10 or 15%. In fact, right here, I mean, this is a bit extreme, but it's telling you it could last up to 5 days. Now, granted, I'm on 72% battery, but if you were on 15 or 20% or 10%, you would still get at least half a day's worth of battery and still be able to use the phone. So as you can see, the phone looks a lot different in this setting. It really kind of slims it down to the basic apps that you would need: calls, text messages, the internet, and you can also access more apps by hitting the plus. And when you're ready to turn this off, you just go up to the top, tap on these three dots in the corner, and tap on turn off power saving mode. And now it's going to take you back to the normal setup that your phone is used to being in, where you're able to do everything. So this is just a great thing to know about, and to definitely use it in those situations where you know you're not going to be next to a power cord for a long time, but you've got to make sure your phone stays on. That is the max power saving mode. Now, one other thing I want to recommend, we're going to swipe down and go back to that setting, hold down on power mode, turn on adaptive power saving. And what this will do is the phone will begin to learn your patterns around when you use the phone the most and when you use it the least, and it will try to balance how it distributes power so that you automatically get a longer battery life. So that's adaptive power saving. Definitely turn that on. It'll give you a great experience with your phone. Now, moving on to our next tip, we're going to talk to you about emergency mode. Now, by holding down on the power button on the right side, hold it for 1 second, it will take you to this screen, and you have a shortcut to what's called emergency mode. Now, emergency mode is a setting that you would tap in the event something, bad is happening to you, and you can basically have your phone send a GPS ping to one of your contacts and also send a picture and I believe a voice recording as well, so that they could try to find you, or just so they know where you are, kind of thing. So you would just hit I agree. And okay, so let's tap on turn on. So now it's going to turn on the emergency mode. And when you go into the settings, you're actually able to really configure this even more. So for example, you can set those emergency contacts that you would want to be pinged in the event that, again, something is happening to you and you need people to know where you are. So if you notice, it's very similar to that power saving mode, but again, this is more so for an emergency. So not only is your phone going to stay on longer, you've got limited access to, again, the important apps that you would need, like, hey, I can message someone my location right now, or I can make a quick phone call, or I got my flashlight, got my emergency alarm, which that's actually new. I didn't even know they had that. So that's an obnoxious sound which will alert people that something is happening, that you need help. And then you can also trigger an emergency call as well. So this is just a great thing to know about, and I encourage you all to set this up on your phone. Especially if you're going to give this phone to a young child, make sure they know how to use this, because in the event of an emergency, this is something you'd want to be able to access that could potentially keep you safe and allow you to let people know where you are. When you want to turn it off, just go up to the upper right corner, click on the three dots here, and tap on turn off emergency mode. Okay, so aside from the emergency mode, you have another setting which is very similar. It's called emergency SOS message. So we'll go to the settings wheel, swipe all the way up until you get to advanced features again, and then go down to send SOS message. Now I sort of mixed this up with the previous feature that I explained. In the previous feature, you would tap on messages and then you can type in who you want to send your location to, and it will do that. With this feature, you would automatically set up contacts that would get a message when you tap the power button 3 times. So right here it says press the side key, which is the button right here, 3 times to send a quick alert to your emergency contacts when you're in an emergency situation. So we would turn this on and obviously agree. And then it says add recipient. And here you can either create a contact or select someone that's already in your contacts, and you can make that person your emergency contact person. You can have up to 4 people set up in here. And what will happen is, again, when you hit that power button 3 times, it's gonna automatically send those 4 people a picture of what's happening, an audio recording of up to 5 seconds of what's happening right after you press that button, so that they know that you're in danger and you need help. So again, this is a great thing to set up for kids. I would tell you to set up both. Show them how to use the send to SOS message feature, which is hitting that power button 3 times, and also how to use that emergency mode, because both those modes are going to be great in the event that something bad happens and you need to know where they are and they need to know how to keep their phone on so that you can contact them. So anyway, that is the send to SOS message. Let's move on, guys. We've got 2 more and then we're all done. These are just short and sweet. So on the home screen, when you swipe to the right, you do have what's called Bixby Home, which is a cool place where you can, have apps recommended to you. You can have news information load. It does a bunch of things, but some people find it obnoxious and don't necessarily like it. So if you want to turn this off so that when you swipe right, this doesn't show up, simply hold down on the home screen, swipe to your right, and tap on this little bubble here, and that'll turn it off. And when you're finished, when you swipe right, it won't take you to Bixby Home. So that's an easy way to just turn that off. Now for our very last tip, and then we're gonna talk about the giveaway, we wanna show you how to customize your phone and really make it unique to you. And what you're gonna do is just find a blank spot on the phone, hold down the screen, home screen obviously, and go to the theme store. Now in the theme store, you're able to download all kind of fun things. So themes, wallpapers, icons, there's all these different packs that you can download that will change the wallpaper, it'll change what the icons look like, it'll change the background of the phone, it'll change the background of like settings, your text message app, your call app, your notification panel. It just makes the phone look like a different phone. You do need to accept the terms and conditions, so go ahead and do that. And then you also need to do a quick update initially the first time, which will happen pretty quickly. And then after that, it will take us into the theme store where you can search paid themes and free themes. So you can find a lot of different things that will make your phone look fun and unique. We're gonna go back to themes again. And this is our main screen right here. And pay close attention to the top section here. I always like to look at the deals and the promos. And then if you click over to top and then go to all, tap on the arrow, you can go down to free. I always say, look at the free ones first and see if you find ones you like before you pay for one. There are a ton of great paid themes, but there's also a bunch of nice free themes. So start with the free one first before moving on to a paid theme. Now, just to show you what this looks like and what separates a theme from a wallpaper, if I just tap on any one of these, you're gonna see a preview of what your phone is gonna look like. So the background, how your icons are gonna change, your lock screen, your dialer, your text message app, and your notification panel, which is when you swipe down from the top of the screen. So those are all the different things you get when you download a theme. A wallpaper is just the picture that is on the back of the home screen. So maybe you don't want the whole theme, you just want a nice wallpaper, you can do that. Same thing, go to top and go to all and go to free to browse all the free options first. And then here you just have the icon section. Maybe you just want to change your icons and leave everything else the same. You can download a cool icon pack for your phone, just like that. And that's it, guys. This has been our tips and tricks on the Samsung Galaxy A01. If you are still watching, congratulations, you've made it to the end and you've qualified the first section of our giveaway. So what we're gonna give away are our favorite little pocket phone and tablet stands by a company called Moco. I use this tablet stand or tablet phone stand all the time. I've been using it for years, and I'm gonna give away 3 today. So all you have to do is first watch the video all the way till the end, and guess what? If you're still watching, check that box. Second, leave a comment and let us know what your 3 favorite tips and tricks were that we shared in the video. Third, like the video, and for a bonus entry, follow us on Twitter at H2TechVideos. That's it. Those are our 3 requirements, and we're gonna pick a winner in 7 days. So again, just to go over it one more time, to qualify for the giveaway, you will need to watch the video all the way to the end, beginning to end. Second, you'll need to leave a comment and tell us what your 3 favorite tips and tricks were that we shared in the video. And lastly, you'll need to like the video. And for a bonus entry, a second entry, you'll need to, on Twitter, follow us at H2TechVideos. And obviously, send me a direct message and tell me what your YouTube name is so that I can make sure that you get an extra entry. And in 7 days from today, we're gonna pick a winner and hook up, we're gonna pick 3 winners actually, 3. And we're gonna hook up 3 people with this cool tablet and phone stand that just fits nice and neat in your pocket. So, hope you guys found that helpful. This is gonna be a US only giveaway. We're not gonna ship international, so unfortunately, sorry guys. We love you, but we can't ship international. But I hope you guys liked the video. Like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.